Once Colnago bikes dominated the podiums of pro cycling. These days, Team Europcar are now the only major team to be lucky enough to ride on the Italian brand's iconic frames. Europcar always step up to the plate though, and although they were quieter at the Tour de France this year than in previous years, Thomas Voeckler causes a stir wherever he goes. This C59 Italia is his spare bike, and so it isn't quite the top spec. It's interesting to note that even the best riders in the world do not always get as much of the best equipment as they desire. The C59 Italia frame set is a rare beast in the current market, firstly in that it's made in Italy and not in the Far East, and secondly it's a lugged frame and not plucked straight from a mould. This allows Colnago to make custom geometry frames as they can fine-tune every tube length depending on rider preference. This is a fairly unique feature in the pro peloton and one that Voeckler takes full advantage of, although the exact details of this are kept a closely guarded secret. The Italian theme continues through to the Campagnolo group set. On his race bike he uses the electronic EPS system, but on his spare he uses the bomb-proof mechanical record group. He runs 172.5mm cranks and an 1125 cassette. The 80th anniversary Bora wheels are 50mm deep, but are starting to look a little dated against the new crop of wider toroidal profile wheels. In a departure from the Italian theme, French tyre manufacturer Hutchinson supply the tubular tyres. These amber wall treads are 23mm wide, which is again looking a little bit old school. The French company Look supply the pedals. Back across the border to Italy, and Dedda supply the cockpit equipment. A 0-100 stem, 120mm long, and a 42cm wide Pressa carbon bar. The seat post is a stock Colnago carbon one and an old version Italia flight saddle, which is an absolute classic. All in, this bike is certainly not the lightest in the peloton, weighing in at 6.95 kilos. However, as any Colnago aficionado will tell you, the ride quality offsets the weight penalty many times over.
Le Mondial successfully debuted the bike here. This is the ride of the team's and France's top finisher in the Tour, 23-year-old Romain Bardet. While this Focus shares a similar aesthetic